let's get started then. So instead, I was thinking instead of what we did date, right? I was thinking maybe we can go over what is this? Maybe time instead of date. Yeah, let's try time. So okay. Just gonna add a new class. So I'm just going to call it time dot speed. This is HPP, okay. Yeah, you can see, or should I zoom in a little bit? Okay. Yeah, so we have our thing, our pragmas. I think what we usually start with is that if not defined. I'm just going to move this in here, and then we give it a name. I think maybe it can be time. Yeah, this comment you can promote it. Yeah, so this is our time class, and then we create our private and public methods, right? So going to have those private ones. So we're going to store these integers, right? So that we can add and subtract from it. So let's say hours, and then int minutes. No, this is not minutes. Then let's do second. And then we're going to have our public. Those methods. Obviously, we start by the constructor here. So when we construct our time, we want to pass in the hours, the minutes, the seconds, and then we close it here. And then I don't know, we do getters and setters. Yeah, let's do getters and setters. Not void. Yeah, void. Maybe set hour, and then it takes an int, and then duplicate this 3 times. Set minutes, and then set seconds, and then we have an int get hours. Obviously, I pressed something. Okay. And then get hours, minutes, not minutes like that, but minutes like this. Seconds, and then let's have that one of displaying again. Display doesn't take anything and doesn't return anything. And then we can have our operators, I think. Okay, let's have our boolean, because it returns a true or false, right? So to create an operator override, we use the wait operator, then which operator we want, right? And then what? No, not really. Yeah. And then we pass a pointer. You understand pointers? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think this is it. Or we can do also the not equal to me. if it exists. Yeah, and then let's do one greater than. Maybe say this is greater than, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think so far we're good here. We can move to the what is that? CPP file. Okay, I'd like to open side by side like this, and then make this one smaller. I like this to be on this side. Yeah. Okay. In our class, obviously, we have already included the time dot app. Let's start with the theme, the time, and then we are doing what? The constructor. Yeah, the time, and then we are thinking in int. Let's say hours int again, minutes, and then int again, seconds. Yeah, and then what do we want to do when we get those? We want to initialize our time. Let me move this down a little bit. Since we're using the same weight, I think these dots dot hours. Alright, so this dot hours is equals to hours, and then duplicate seconds. Yeah, we just set those right, and then let's do our getters and setters. Void and getters and setters, we start by the data type that is going to return, and then it's time now, and then the method that we want to do. So we are setting here, so let's start with the hour is taken int of hour, and then hour, yeah, and then this dot hours, not hours, is equal to hour, but I didn't need this here, but it's fine. I have to close that line. Yeah, and then you can select this and duplicate it. Okay, so let me space. It's going to be minutes or minutes. Which one? This one, yeah. And then, we need to change the function name also. Let's start with the function. Not this one.
It's that simple.
Yeah. Okay, doing what now? The gets. Do we really? Yeah, we did. Okay, let's start with the voids first. Yeah, we can do the display also. time. Display is not taking anything, but then how do we want to display our time? I don't remember that. You saw he used a function string manip.
Yes, it's I didn't take a picture of it.
Yes, I forgot that name, but let's just
I can ask Lucy because I told her to take a picture.
yeah, we can ask her. How to use manipulate string. Not this one. Second last one. Insertion string at 0. Insert by Kingston at 0. Okay. C string. C string. Okay. String compare the key. Where's the key? Okay. Buffer 50. Once that's correct. Get line.
This one. What if you answer person?
Okay. What's happening?
Is it one?
Yeah?
There's a picture.
Oh, I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. Okay, so there's Z field somewhere. Street 10. That's W. And Z 32. Nah. Okay, so C out. We don't have C out so far. Okay, let's include that the strings. IO string. C out, and then it says set from. But where did you import it from? Set field. 0.
Remember?
Okay, okay. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, cool stuff. So I have to reference it here, or std also here. Yeah. Okay.
What can put us missing one space?
I don't like that.
Instead of writing
Space std. I don't like it because you import everything from the standard library.
now all the time reading
Yeah, I like that one. So this one says set w. What does it do?
Set W, I think it's come from Apple S or something.
Yeah, but what does it do? You don't want to be using functions that you don't know what they do.
Let me check you out.
Oh, it sets the width out or into exactly n. So if you put 2, it will output 2 things. So which means here we are setting the fill to be 0. If the width is less than 2, it will fill by 0. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Yeah. We want to output hours here. Hours, and then no, time is like this, right? Set W2 again. So which means there we were setting for the hours, now we're setting for the minutes. Minus. Yeah. And then we separate them by the thing. And then also the second. Set W width, and then 2, and then no, but seconds, and the line. That's it. Okay, so display, where is it? Yeah.
Is
Okay. Okay, let's do this one now. Yeah, just going to copy this side, and then even if you don't include time here, it still works.
when I tried to it's giving me errors.
Oh, it has never given me error. So here we need to return hours.
I wanted hours.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, like this. Okay, So yeah, cool stuff. What's that? Okay. Yeah, let's have something. Yeah. Second. Okay, this one.
It's basically similar to
Here. Get seconds. Maybe it has not updated or something. Was that a spelling error?
Maybe I guess so. No, it's basically, I think it's more like a solution.
Okay. And then I was thinking maybe we have some dates and then have the project running and we continue.
Okay.
I have to include what now? C++ file. Not a class but a source main. Yeah, that will have.
But are you going to put it in the header?
Why is it going to the header? Yeah, it's supposed to be. Thanks. Int main like this, right? And then we'll return. System.pause.
System pause.
Yeah, system. System. Why is it highlighted? Using STT.
Don't space STT.
Weird.
Is it coming from the IO stream?
Maybe include IO stream. Yeah, it's IO stream because we are pausing the terminal.
What is?
Oh, not iOS stream. I want iOS. See? I can do iOS. Oh, it's IO. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, when you are reading files. Yeah, I remember when you are reading files. Yeah. We also include our header, our time. Include okay. Let's create some few things. Times. Maybe at 7:30 o'clock I wake up. Yeah, maybe I wake up at this time. And then let's say maybe evening. Still at 7. Let's say, but at 8 maybe for no, I don't sleep at this time. I sleep at 10 usually. And then morning dot display. I just want to see how it looks like. We are going to wait then. A small icon. I don't know. I guess it's that one. Okay. It's cool. Which one? This one?
No, that icon. See that icon here? This
one? It's the whole thing, man. It selects the whole thing.
That's one line faster than the
Which one? This one?
Yes, it's running faster than this.
Oh, cool. Do you see errors though?
Errors,
It doesn't throw errors when you use this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with what we have so far. So let's start with that.
So it's taking the money.
Yeah, it's just displaying the money. Yeah. Yeah. What's the tone? Yeah. Okay, let's close you. Yeah, let's add the operators now. So operator overload, we use them to write our own comparisons because C++ apparently doesn't know how to compare our own defined data types. Yeah, you got that part right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so going to have a boolean and then an operator. Then let's start with the equal sign. And then does this. And then is it like this? And then we have to obviously pass the time here as a pointer. Yeah, it's like this. So we are comparing this time to the time we get there. There was a new date something. Do you remember that?
Aren't you gonna initially see what you say time aren't you gonna give it
Like time like this new.
No, inside space.
Yeah, okay. Maybe compare. I forgot everything. So here, because we are comparing these two, we can try. I think we had an if, right? If maybe hours of the current object are equals to the compare hours. Compare hours. If they are equal and the minutes of this current object are equal to the compare minutes. Alright, and then the seconds of the current object are equal to the seconds of the compare object. Then we return true. Otherwise, we return false. This is easiness. This is simple. Why were you lost? Yeah, it's easy so far.
Okay. So, hours. What is the value of hours
Right now, this one, it will be this value we set when we create daytime. So in this case, morning, it will be this. Yeah.
What are we comparing to what value?
we are comparing to the value that we are going to pass after the equal sign.
Okay.
So if we say here there's an if statement right here, and then if morning, where's morning, is equals to evening. So we are comparing like this. So this is where we're going to have this namespace so I can see out times the same, right? If this is true, I have to write line and line. Else, I'm going to duplicate this and then take it to this line and then come this one. And then why do I have a comma now there? This comma doesn't want to go away. Okay. Not I'm supposed to have two. John.
That's good now.
Oh, that's good now. Let's see.
I was just making a thing.
Okay. So times are not the same. It's working.
Something the same?
Yeah, I want to duplicate this one. So morning 2. And then instead of evening, morning 2 here. They are the same. There's an error here. So there's no error here. There's an error somewhere. It says cannot open.
Oh, because there's
I lost you.
but get the one that you open. Your console, there's two console that you open.
Oh, thanks.
So this one, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, the times are the same. Let's change just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Just 1 second makes it not even. So, there was this part where we were adding time. We were adding, I think, to the date. You remember it? Yeah. Or I was doing it alone. No, he did it. Do you remember when he was doing it, or you don't remember the code, or you don't remember everything?
I don't remember everything when it was 18.
Oh, okay, so
That was
oh, there was an operator of ending. Okay, let's finish these 2 operators first then. I think these ones are going to be I think this one is just an opposite of this one. Duplicate this, and then instead of double equal sign, it's exclamation mark here. What is my exclamation mark? Okay, 1. Okay. also here. That was simple. Yeah. Then this one, it's also this one, but with that side now. Greater than. Why is it adding to what I have? If this is greater than that, return a true. Why is it still underlined? Had to have a space here. Yeah. Okay, let's do that one. Adding. I'm interested on that one. The add. Yeah. So let's just write it from scratch. So it's going to be not a boolean, obviously. What is it going to return? A time pointer. No, we are adding to the current time. No, it's not a true or false. It returns like this. I don't remember. Time star and then time operator. We'll see. It's supposed to return something. It's not supposed to return anything, I think. Yeah, it's not supposed to return anything. Yeah. It's not supposed to return anything void because it's going to modify the time that we have already there. And then okay. But what are we adding? What are we adding here? We're adding minutes or seconds or what? We're adding another time.
I'm sure you're doing second.
Okay, so we add the whole time, a new time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because remember that if you add second, right?
Yeah.
Second basically is going to update the second. If it reaches 60, it updates the minutes. If the second reaches the hours.
Oh, yeah.
It better in front of something a second.
We are saying the input seconds. John, here the input seconds here, so it's going to be int. I think we have all of these things here.
put inside there, and that thing was, I think was including days. Days will affect the month. If it reaches 12, it will affect the years inside.
Okay, can I quickly take this call?
No, not really.
Sure.
Okay.
You see, if we were sharing the session, we are going to continue coding. You have your VS Code open. Okay, cool. Babe. Meeting la. How kodwa ne-timetable yami yonke ungakutshela ngiba ngiku-meeting? No, uyazi ne-timetable yami no. That's why ngakusendela no. Ibhaliwe ubhale ukuthi code with me, so ma ngikhoda with me ngikhoda nabantu, manje ngikhoda noJohn. Kufanele after 9. Okay, ngizokufonela mina. Okay, bothini. Yeah, why ungikwatela ke? Mina ngikutshelile masibawayo. Ungikwatela kanjani une-timetable? Sorry. Hey, ngiyaxolisa. Why? Why? Ngizokufonela ke masengiqedile. Okay. Bye-bye. Ish, are you still there? Okay, yeah. Sorry about that, women. Okay. So here, which means we are earning. What's up?
Women are calling you, understand?
Yeah. Do you know that thing? It's what? It's early for them to call me, right? There's, if you are familiar with JavaScript, there is a JSDoc which show you the description of a function. JSDoc. They show you a description of a function in your code editor. Yeah, C++, yeah. Yeah, this one. Just want to put some here. Doesn't returns what void. And then param. We are adding minutes, right? We are adding seconds or minutes? Minutes.
No,
Seconds.
Second. we're going to implement all this, because we have to do a lot of predictions. So,
Okay. To the time. Okay, let me see if this thing works. So operator plus. No, this won't work. Time plus. Oh, there is it. You see. Adds seconds to the time parameter, takes seconds, and then returns void. Let's see. Yeah, it's just this thing. Your mother is yeah. So yeah, you just do like this, and then when you hover it, it will like tell you the things. Yeah. So okay, we are adding the current time. We don't need this, we just need this. Okay, so here we're adding to the current time. So we first, because we are getting seconds, we're going to say time or seconds. These seconds actually these dot seconds equals plus equals to your music. John. Yeah. How are you, Charlie? Yeah, fine. Okay. So we've added 2 seconds now, right? But now seconds can go to maybe 900 seconds, right? But you know, seconds, 60 seconds is the maximum you can have, right? So we need to reduce those seconds and add to the minutes and hours if possible. Yeah, so we can use a while loop here. Hide or condition these seconds this where where it's stuck on VS Code. I have a one loop now here. Still stuck. While this seconds is greater or equal to 60, we want to say seconds is greater or equals to 60, we want to add to the minutes, right? So we're going to say this equals minutes plus equals to, yeah, hello, yes, I can hear you. Okay. Okay. Lionel. How are you? You are so quiet. Okay. So I was saying, when we are adding seconds to the current seconds of this time, right, it can all go over 60, right? So we need to reduce that. While we are reducing it, we need our minutes. So my condition here is when seconds are greater or equals to 60, right? We are going to update the minutes, right? We're going to just add 1 to the minutes, and then we are going to say this dot seconds, right? And then we are going to decrement by 60. Alright, so we're going to add 1 minute and decrement 60 seconds, right? And then it will run multiple times. But now when we get to this part, we can have our minutes greater than 60, and we know we can't have minutes greater than 60, so we need another while loop again. I don't know if it's an efficient way to do it this way, but that's what I can think now. So not display. I don't know if we should use our getters and setters here, but then while this get hours is greater or equals to 60, we just want to do what we did here. We add 2 hours, no, not hours here, get minutes, we add 2 hours, and then we subtract 60 from minutes, right? Yeah, I don't know then about hours, because our hours can go over 24 now at this point, but we will handle that some other day. For now I think we are good here. Yeah, I think this should work. Let's go try it anyway. So time plus okay, so let's say morning plus 10. This is how we do it. What do we get then? Display morning. So we know morning is at 00 seconds, right? So if this works correctly, but this is a weird syntax. If this works correctly here, when we display, we must have our seconds at 20 seconds. Let's try to run it. Just morning plus 20. I think we should, yeah, it works okay. Okay, cool stuff. Okay, morning plus 20 is 20 seconds, and then what if I add, let's say 20,000 seconds and see what we get. I have to close that terminal. See. Okay. Okay, we're at 1 3 seconds 20 3 minutes 20 seconds. So it looks like it's working fine, but I would prefer it like this: morning, maybe dot add. Alright, and then I pass my 20,000 here instead of this. Yeah, I think I would prefer this one. Let's try also to implement it. We are not limited to that. I don't know if you are still following because everyone's mic is off now.
No.
Okay. Just going to duplicate this. And then instead of having an operator this time, I'll have another method maybe after the display one, maybe void, and then call it add, and then it takes an int, still the seconds, right? Cool stuff. And then time, instead of operator plus, and then here I have add. Yeah, I think that's it. We don't have to change anything here. So the param is okay, add seconds to the returns void. And then when we look now, okay, since we have morning 1 and morning 2 and they are having the same time, I think we use morning 2 on this one and also display morning 2 dot display, just to make sure it's doing the same thing. Okay, looks like they are both working. Yeah, because we are getting the same time here from
It's also check the hours. It's what?
So that was my question. What happens when we go over 24 hours? What happens? Because we don't have the date here. We were going to add to the date, but now we don't have a date. We have time only. So what happens when we go for 24 hours? We just return the hours back to 0 maybe, because we can have like maybe greater than 24, right? So we can have a while loop here. So we can say while get hours 24, and then we're going to say we're not adding anywhere now, we're just going to subtract from hours, right? So we're going to subtract what? 24, and then we're not adding anywhere. Control U, control K U. How do we comment on here? We will edit. Command control KC. Okay, control KC, control KC. Yeah, we just subtract 24, and then we go back to the AMs. You see, John? Yeah. I was just doing this part. If hours is greater than 24, we just subtract the 24, we go back to the AMs. Since we can't add to anything else, we can just comment out this line. Yeah, so let me copy this, also edit this side. Yeah, but yeah. So I also like this one where we can add dates together like this. Maybe morning plus morning 2. We add these together. Yeah, currently we don't have an implementation for this, so but we have, I think, an HPP dot for this. Yeah, this one. That's why it's not throwing an error. If I was to comment one, yeah, now it's throwing an error. See, yeah. So also let's add 2 times together. Control P. Yeah. Also, I think here. And then time end. Yeah. Cool stuff. You see here we have method overriding, and here. You are familiar with that? It's the same function.
The second method is used.
This one. We don't have the method here. We only have this one with which it takes an integer. Yeah, this one. We don't have this one for the time, so we can do that one. Void time add, and then we pass in the time pointer here, right? And then yeah, so here we're going to add minutes to minutes. Okay, I need to give it name. Yeah, we're going to say this dot, let's start with hours, is plus equals to add dot get hours, right? So we're getting the hours of this time we get here and adding to the current time we have. So in this object, yeah, I'm just going to duplicate that for minutes and seconds. Minutes, seconds. So minutes and seconds. Okay, cool stuff. But then we run to that problem again, right? So this one, we have to put this again. Then we can extract this to a function because now we have it here, we have it here, and then we are going to use it again. Yeah, so I think we can extract this part into a function. Yeah, it's going to be a private function. Void, and then let's say update time, and then we pass it to a pointer of time. I don't know, a pointer or an ampersand. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's see what happens when you use this one. Okay, I'm just going to put it down here. Void time. I think it's update time, and then
update,
and then time. Yeah, this one. Yeah, just modify modify the this object, or maybe we don't even need to pass this here, because we are referring to this object that we are in right now, so it will update it as long as we are in this object, because we already have this. We don't have to pass anything. I think we can remove all of this part here until here, yeah, all of this part here, and just call update time here.
Let's call that method.
Yeah, time. Don't know if I have to add this. Okay, let's test this one. So it's the one we have add here, and then we have seconds. So we are updating time. So which means is this one here. So morning 2 must display the same time as morning 1. Let's try that. Yeah, still works.
Time was saying, okay, perfect.
Yeah. Here we're just calling update time, and then update time knows we're still referring to this object because we're using this. So it will update the time of this current object. So instead of having it like this, you can have just time, update time, and then it does its magic there. So even here you can call update time. So we're adding 2 times here. We're adding 2 times. So which means no, I want which file? Yeah, this one. So instead of adding it like this, let's add it like time again. So okay, well,
2000 inside.
yeah, okay. No, not 2000 this time. This time not 2000. We want to go to 1 here. So 7 plus 13 minus 7 is 6. So we can add 6 hours. And then to go to 3 seconds here, we need 33 here, and then which means here we need 5, because that will take it to 63, and then it will update. And then here we need how many seconds? I think it was 20 seconds. Yeah, but now it's not working. Object type is time.
Wait.
No.
Let me just talk to the SQL quick. I'm coming back.
Okay. Let me fix this in add. To add is equals to this, and we close that there. This time it works. C# is weird. You cannot just instantiate and pass it at the same time. Still get the same results. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Cool. yeah, also this is just an opposite, not equals to. It's just an opposite of the equal sign. And then yeah, this is just an continuation. Yeah, because we're still using this sign here, using this sign, we're just comparing the left hand time properties, the hours, minutes, seconds, to the right hand time properties, which is hours, also minutes, and then
So now
seconds.
you're testing all the different signs of
Yeah,
operators.
yeah, and then we return true, we return false, same thing. And then here we are adding, okay, here is this one here, right? So we are saying the operator plus, right, what it does, right? So it takes whatever is on the left hand side, which is mostly going to be the time, right, the time here, and we add it to whatever is on the right hand side. So we are expecting seconds on our right hand side. In this case, we are passing 20 seconds, right? So we are saying this time, this seconds, right? So we are referring to this object, right? This object, because here we have seconds, here we have seconds. These are two same variable names. So to differentiate them, we say this one, we are referring to this one on this current object. So this is an object, right? Because here time morning is equals to this time, so we're creating a new time object. So here we have an object. So here when we say this, we are referring to this object, so this object here. And then on that object, get the seconds and add these seconds to it, right? So we pass in seconds, which is this 20 here, is going to be stored here, and then we are adding to this object seconds, right? And then we call our update time function, right? The update time function just checks if the seconds are greater than 60, because you can't have time that has seconds that are greater than 60, right? And then if that's true, we want to add 1 minute to our current time. So we are still using this here, we're still using this, so we are still saying this object, right, this object here. And then we are adding 1 to the minutes, we are adding 1 to whatever the minute was, and then we subtract 60 seconds, since we have already added that 1 minute. 1 minute is 60 seconds, so we have added that 1 minute to the minutes of property. So we decrement the seconds property by 60. If that's still true, again we do it multiple times, and then at some point minutes can go over 60 also, right? We also say this object get its minutes. Don't be confused by this, we can still write in like minutes, right? Still the same thing. If also they are equal to or greater than 60, we add to the hours now, because minutes make up hours, right? So we add 1 minute to the, we add 1 hour to the hours, right? And then we subtract the 60, because we've already stored it in the hour, and then we continue. Our time cannot go over 24 hours. We get the hours. If they are over 24 equals to 24, we just subtract, and then we are not adding the whatever we subtract to anywhere, because we don't have a date. It was supposed to say no, now it's tomorrow. That's what we are doing in the update function, right? So yeah, we're adding seconds and then updating our time to be correct. Also here, these two, this one and this one, they are the same methods, they do one thing. It's just how you pass time to do them, right? So you can say minutes, not minutes but morning, the morning dot add, right, 20. It's the same thing, right? Same thing. This add plus here and this add, they mean the same thing, adding 20 seconds to each. So this one here and this one here, they are same things, just making this difference of how you write them. You can use the plus sign or you can use the add method, right? And then this is the add. Yeah, okay. Also, this add, now we are adding another time object to this time, right? So as you've noticed, I think I can move this one down here. Yeah, we create another time object here, right? And then we pass it again to the add, right? We have an add, we can pass a number, or we can pass another time object, right? We create another time object. So this is 5 hours 33 minutes 20 seconds, right? So we want to add 5 hours 33 minutes 20 seconds to the morning 2 time, right? So morning 2 time is the same as the morning time, right? So we are just adding this time here, right? So which this is equals to 20,000 seconds that we had previously here. 20, this is 20,000 or 200,000. Yeah, I think that's 20,000, right? Yeah, so yeah, you can add. So how is this possible that we can pass a number or an object here? We have what we call a method overriding, right? So it's either we can pass a number or we can pass a time object, right? So we are overriding, not overriding but overloading, right? Making one method to accept many different what is this sorry, making one method accept different parameters, right? And handling that inside, because if you see here, you see this one of add, it just adds the seconds to the second, but the time one, if we use this one that has a time here, we are adding the hours of this current object to the object we receive here as our parameter, right? We get the hours, and then this object to this side, we also get this object minutes this side, we add them to this like that, and then we also again call our update function here, our update time function, so to do this again and again and again. You got that, right? So let's just implement this one also here. It's opposite of this one. So, and then I think inside it will be the same as this one. Yeah, I can just duplicate this one. Right. Instead of saying add what here, because we're overriding the plus operator, so we'll call the operator here operator the plus one, right? So we have our time this side, our time like that, and then yeah, that's it, we are done with this one. So it allows us to say, since we can say morning plus 200, now we can say morning plus morning 2, right? So it will add these two objects here, it will add these two objects here. So in morning, in this display morning, I think we are going to be 3 days ahead this time. If I run that morning, okay, we're displaying morning first, so yeah, okay, plus, yeah, plus 7 hours I think, because initially morning 2 is 7 hours, and then we are adding it here before we modify it, because we are modifying it here, so it's still 7 hours here. So here we added these 20 seconds which took us to 13, right? Now we add plus 7 hours which takes us to 20, right? So it's 20 in the evening. Yeah, cool stuff. Don't know if you have any questions, clarifications. Yeah, the code will be on my GitHub as soon as we end the meeting here.